Okay, I'm back. I don't know who else is here. Alright, restarted. Hey!
Here is toward a paint set, aka hookers and cocaine.
That's what I restarted the set. That's what I restarted this for, everybody. Valuable things in life. You see, these are the things in life. They're not free. Oh no. No, they're not. So let's put up another one of these. And let's put up another one of these. So let's say, because we fucked it up. It fucked up. So thank you very much, Orticon, for that. That's awesome. One step closer towards the paint set goal. Yes. I don't know how to add. I mean, I could add more shit, but then it'll be so much shit and clutter. Okay, so I guess I'll do the music now. We got the music going. We've got this Space Marine. He's gonna get painted, and then we're base coated, and then we got Sergeant here. He's a good sergeant. He's gonna get some base coat. We already got these two base coated, and then we got 5 more. I'll show you those after we get Sergeant done. So you're gonna have to stick around if you want to see what the next 5 look like. Sergeant, when we get him done, then you can see the next 5. But let's also go to party mode, because everything needs a party mode. It's going pretty good, Orticon. Earlier today, actually, a guy over in Heresy Posting, pretty cool guy, Boris. He gave me a copy of Terraria, so we were playing Terraria for a good portion of like the afternoon. So that was pretty fun. So I was thinking I might want to do that. Terraria live streams in the future. I might do that. That could be good. Maybe when we do after stream later on, I'll be playing Terraria, so that way. Terraria. But we are gonna have to get some of this done, some of this base coating. Let's see who we can get. Oh, I know, it was really cool. I mean, maybe I'm not sure if I need to like mess around with the game settings or not, because it seemed like it was a little bit sluggish. I'm not sure what the deal with that was. So that's unfortunate, but I guess that's what happens sometimes. So let's get back to it. I have to go to work later today, so I will be here for a few. Oh, okay. I'll try to get as much done while you're here. So that way, you know, we get the most out of your valuable time. See if we can get some other people to show up. See if we can get any new people in here. There it is. Let's focus. Okay, so now what am I doing? Let's do these. It's got one there. I might as well do this whole thing, I think. Do it all silver. And then he's got a belt. The Streamlabs fixed? Yeah, it fixed. I just had to log in and out of Streamlabs. And then it fixed the notification area. So if anybody does anything now, it should show up. It was acting funny, and I didn't think I didn't know what was going wrong, and I didn't think that it would cause any other problems, but I guess it did. So if I ever see that happen again, I'll just restart Streamlabs before I start the stream. So now I know what to look for in case something like that happens again. So I can prevent it from happening again. But I'm thinking Terraria could be a fun game for a bit. Or even that could be a fun game for for the Discord. If a bunch of us had Terraria. And we made we made our own world or whatever, and we're all teaming up. I'm probably imagining too much into it. It sounds a lot cooler than it probably really is, but... Still, though, I still imagine that could be pretty fun. Let's get this... Let's get these guys base coded. I'm kind of interested though, because what was it? Somebody was saying the other day about playing Space Hulk. Who was that? Was that Slicks? Was that Slicks the other day? Or somebody was talking about playing Space Hulk. And I was thinking, that might be fun.
I am glad to support your crippling Warhammer habit.
It's a disability. You see, for just a little bit a stream, you can help support a hobbyist with a crippling disability such as Warhammer hobbying. You can help support one of those for just a few dollars a stream. I was on customer support with PlayStation for some bullshit. Oh, what happened? Tell us about it. Tell us about your adventures through customer support, Jackler. Do you want to come into the After Dark chat and tell us about it? You want to tell us about it in your own voice and everything? And about how mad you are, but with their technical support? PlayStation. You know what? You don't have problems with PlayStation customer support on Xbox. See? You can't have the problem if you use Xbox. We get this at like a very specific angle. There we go. America. Let's get this shin guard. They're taking the hobbits to Shinengard. And let's see. What's something to talk about so that way I'm not just silent? Would people want me to, once I've done all these base coats on these tactical marines, would you want me to continue into finishing the tactical marines, or to continue base coating more marines? I need to kind of figure out what's going to be the most efficient use of time. The support lady gave me one last thing to try and pretty much hang on. Christ. We are the support. There's something about these old beaky heads that's just kind of off. And I mean that in a sense that they're kind of just wonky. I find getting that straight line on them is a little bit more challenging. I should be playing Titanfall 2 right now. Try to fuck. Can I clean that off there? Get a little bit more black on the palette. Get some second coats and finishing touches on that guy. Only so much left to do for that one. I'm just going to have to clean up some areas on him later on when I get that red. Where else is that? More on that bolter. Which is already somewhat caked already, but that was before I got to it. This leg here again. I guess there's some areas I need to do a second coat. A game night sounds like a fun idea. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of neat if we had a game like that. I don't know. I think when I was playing it, it seemed like a lot of fun. I think Terraria would be a good game because it's kind of low requirements, and it could be good with a bunch of people, right? Especially if it's a bunch of people who've like barely ever played it or never played it before. Okay, so that's looking pretty clean. Get a little bit more there. There's something about that shoulder, I'm not sure what it is, but I'm just going to get another one. I'm not even in frame, am I? Oh, and then the shoulder studs, yeah. It's a little bit generous, so I'm just going to go back over the other ones then and share the love a little bit back on those older ones. Okay, so that's that guy done. So then it's on to Sergeant Sergeant. And that's the end for that squad. And then it's on to the next squad. And unfortunately, Squad cannot be the game that we would play, because that game would light my computer on fire. Although Squad looks really fun. I would really like to play that game. Okay, so now let's add some of this to the soft suit. You should make one Bloodhound Space Marine with the color pattern flipped to the opposite side just because he was the screw-up of the chapter. The whole color flip thing is actually a thing I'm trying to eradicate from the chapter. Because there's a bunch of Marines that have certain color flips or certain things reverse or certain things mirrored when they shouldn't be. And I need to wipe them out. All of them. Alright, so let's get into Sergeant here. There's a bit of lag going on. Are we good? It seems to be a weird delay going on. Sergeant's a bit of a dick. Yeah, I think so too. But he's gonna look amazing compared to other sergeants in my chapter. And then once everything's finished, there's going to be this big reshuffling of everybody all around, so a lot of the current organization of the chapter is going to be completely flipped on its head and reorganized into the First Galactic Empire. I mean, into more appropriate or more aesthetically pleasing collections of models. Like I'll probably put all the Rogue Trader Marines into one company, or into as close as like one company as I can get. So that way things are a little bit matchy, sort of thing. I can tell there's been so many layers of paint put onto this, but I just want to make sure that it's the same kind of black. We'll have the same appearance in the end, just because of it being a top layer. I want my model to be Brother Hentai Book. What do you mean? Like, you want that one to be, like, named after you or something? Well, that could be done. I mean, at one point, I do plan on having, like, a name for every model, sort of thing. Like, for every Space Marine, sort of thing. Your character named model. Yeah, that could be Brother Hentai Book. I mean, that's I'm pretty sure that's meant to be, like, the Codex or something, but yeah, we could do that. Orticon, and that you know, that's kind of suiting. Orticon is the brother Space Marine that carries the chapter codex. He's carrying the chapter. What time is it now? 5:15. And then what time do we normally start after dark? Like 8 or 9, right? So that way it's early enough for some people over in some other more eastern countries. And that way it's late enough that it's actually after dark. Not going between some of those teeth. It restores the soul and fortifies the will of the men in the chapter. My lore is that the book is full of pictures of Holy Saint Life. I really should have read that in the correct order, but you know what? It was funnier that way, I think. Restores the word. Morale restored. We looked at big titty anime women, and they were all like, yeah. Big titty. All faith in the Emperor has been restored. That's all gonna need another coat. Especially as someone that most of that's so thin. So you need to do the backpack, and you do this shoulder, this arm, the head. Okay. The book was handed down by Saint Celestine herself. Oh yeah. She collected the waifu pictures and was like, somebody needs this. Brother Ordicon, he definitely needs this. I swear it's almost inescapable. I go on, I've been in that, I've been hanging out in Heresy Posting a lot lately. And you go there and there's at least one person who's non-stop talking about waifus. And how it would solve all the world's problems if just waifu pillows. And it just seems like somebody's weird imagination. You could solve all the world's problems if you just gave out waifu pillows. And the thing about that is no. We're not doing that. Maybe Vampire Lady waifu pillow. The one that's like 3 meters tall. That's the one I would get. A 3 meter tall waifu pillow that essentially covers my entire bed. Get this. Tall girl waifu is god tier choice. Yeah. I guess we gotta start another donation link. Another donation goal. Get the Slafe, the giant vampire, Resident Evil lady, Dakimura waifu pillow or whatever. And I'd have it in the background of the stream all the time. I'd position it so that way none of the stains would be really visible. Fat Tony would steal my girl. Yeah, he'd sit on the pillow. There'd be a picture. Tony on the giant werewolf or whatever vampire. Same shit. No, werewolves and vampires are like totally different and they're like enemies. Oh, snaps, got to go. Have a fine day, sir. Might be on later after the dark chat. See you. Alright, well, thank you very much for your presence. You've graced us, good sir. Sorry to see you go, but glad to see you were here. And we'll see you again. Sergeant needs to get this part of his arm, and then the bolt pistol. And there's that little part of that trim right there. Alright, so Sergeant almost has all of his base coat on. For the black base coat. Pardon me. Let me just quickly check on some things. So we need to get his arm in the bolt pistol. And then, I think that's kind of it, isn't it? Isn't it? Typical. So let's just get more than enough there. So that way I can do that and any other areas that have been forgotten. Alright, we're in frame? We are in frame. I believe. Man, that's awesome. Orticon's a champion. He's helping me get close to that painting set. That's sweet. Orticon, you're a champion of champions. Above and beyond the Call of Duty. I guess that needs to dry first before I start applying another coat to it. Otherwise I'm just taking off the paint that's already there. So let's go to some of those areas that needed it, like right here looked like it needed it before. I'm just going to do those areas another time.
I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again.
There we go. That's looking better. Now. Go for some of those difficult areas again.
We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong, and I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, been fighting ways to get away.
Bottom of the bolt pistol there. Can I get that part right there? Alright, I think Sergeant is done. So I'm gonna bring Sergeant and his squad over go back to the rest of it, and then I'm gonna show off the other 5 models. So we'll be right back. I'm not sure what's going on there with like the music and the internet and all that. I'm not sure if my internet's just like crapping out. Not sure. Alright, so these are the next 5 Marines that we can work on. One of them's missing a hand, though, so maybe I should just find him a hand before I actually start painting that. So we've got this guy here. He's kind of a Aquila pattern Space Marine, but with an old 88 bolt pistol. And he looks like he's mostly done anyway, so except for whatever that was. I think that was a purity seal, and then it broke off. Fuck. Did I just break something? Yeah, I did. Broke his bolt pistol. Or bolter. I'll have to re-glue that in. It just goes right back to the exact spot. Just locks in. Okay, I'll get some glue. Okay, so grabbed the glue to fix that bolter, and I also just snipped a hand, which I'm hoping should work for this guy. Yeah, that would work perfect. Alright. So I got a new hand for that one Marine, and I'm gonna get some this pink super glue, pink nail glue. That's why I need to go get some super glue. But you know what? Let's just use all this material that the ex-girlfriend left. There we go. Alright, some there. And some there. Alright, and let's put this back in place. Just let that sit for a second. My hand! Give him a hand! I'll add a tiny little bit of super glue. On both ends there. There we go. And that immediately looks a lot better now that he's got a hand. I typically prefer it when my Space Marines have hands. It's usually much better for them in the long run. When they have hands. So, Jackler, we've got 5 more Space Marines here. So we've got this guy here. Let's get this into a... Let's refocus this. So we've got this guy here. So he's like a Mark 7 Space Marine, but with a 1988 bolter. And then we've got a 1988 Space Marine, but with a 2000 bolter. So it's almost like these guys are almost... They swapped guns. They were like, hey, let me try your gun for a second. Alright. Flip, flip. Swap guns. We've got their sergeant here, which looks like he's seen some better days. I'm gonna clearly have to put a lot of... I'm gonna have to paint a lot of this by hand and then seal it after or whatever. Like, cause like, look, like it barely even got hit by primer in some angles. It's a joke. Why did I even start painting this thing? I imagine this thing is gonna scrape away and chip away over time, but... Sergeant this guy. Sergeant, I should have been painted, I should have been reprimed. And then we've got a Space Marine with... a Space Marine with a Death Company bolter, but a Raven Wing shoulder pad. So there's that guy. And then we've got this guy. He's got a flamer and his helmet isn't primed. So I'll have to figure out something with the helmet. Either I'll have to just ignore painting it for now, or paint it all black, which has its own annoying steps to it, but would be otherwise kind of the only options. So those are our Marines. We've got Flamer guy who doesn't have a primed head. We've got Raven Wing Death Raven Wing Death Guard. Fuck. Death Company. And then we got Sergeant really desperately needs to be reprimed. And then the Swap Gun Twins. Brother, steal your gun. Ugh. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. So we could get 5 more Marines done, I think. For really push at it. I think I could really do some damage. Now that's a lot of damage. So, which one? So, Jackler, which one do you think we should do? Also, if you noticed, I plugged the headset back in, and now it lights up again. Oh, so future, so much future. See if we can fish for some people.
For some reason, it seems like I can't open up music or do anything while I'm streaming. Jeez. Maybe the computer's dying. It's finally getting to die. Let's see if we can, how much we can get done, I guess. I'm just looking at them and seeing the Rogue Trader Marine's going to be nothing because it's already mostly done anyway. Like, there's a good portion of these that are done with the pattern. Anyone works. Alright, I'll put the flamer on first. Flamer Marine. I know it's kind of boring because it's like they're all just getting base coats for now and like nothing's getting really done, but like once things really start getting done, then all of a sudden it's like, holy shit, it's getting done. It's getting there, holy fuck. Let's get our paint all shook. Because we can't get more Battle Brothers in here right now. I think some of the Battle Brothers work in the days or work in like the evenings and then they get off later on. I don't know, I could be wrong. Where are the Battle Brothers? So let's get some more paint on the palette. Let's get back into the action. And I'm thinking the easiest solution for that helmet is just to paint the whole thing black. And then just paint the part that I'm going to paint red, brown later, and just work my way up. So for a while, this Marine here, he's going to have a classic... Oh, wait, I'm not even on the right thing. Whoops. I'm not even on the right one, man. He's going to have a classic Bloodhound helmet of just all black. But yeah, to fix this one, I'm going to use brown. Kind of like when I was doing the color swaps for the legs. It worked. It worked effectively, so I'm going to repeat that for when I fix this guy's helmet eventually. Maybe I should switch to priming in black in the future then. Prime in black, and then just paint all the red areas brown, and then just paint all those areas red. No. Why would I do that? Easy areas that just kind of help build the whole pattern up. I'm really not too worried about some of the mistakes, as much as that looks, I do want to clean that up now that it's, I'm not worried about too much of the mistakes, and then I make a bigger mistake, fuck it, cleaning it up. Make sure to get that gun handle. That's something I always would have struggled with when first starting out, painting the gun handle. I either would have just completely avoided it and ended up with like these red handles and just trying to like ignore that it's red, or it would just be blobbed everywhere. And I mean, brush control just comes with a little bit of time and practice. I mean, sometimes people can do brush control right off the start, where they can go like, I want it on that spot and only that spot, and they can do it. Get some more base coat here onto these areas. You know, it's a bit of a shame that this guy's gonna have to, like I was mentioning, he's gonna have that color swap techniques to fix his helmet, but I guess that's what happens when you build a Space Marine and then you replace his head later on. I'm not sure why I did that. Maybe the head was just so caked with paint. Or maybe I wanted it for another marine. I don't know. Hey, so many marines with these straps. I'm not even sure which one that is. Is that Mark 4? This one sounds like it would be like a loading screen to one of the levels of Black Ops Zombies. I mean, it turns into a completely different song later on. I mean, it's a similar melody, so I can't say it's a completely different song.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow. Moving with the motion, following the light.
Get the inside of that trim. There are certain models that, while I'm painting them, I always just kind of have that thought where it's just like, man, I should have painted these like on the sprue or something. To avoid some of this pain. And then who is it that says life is suffering? Life is suffering. I guess at least these aren't. These aren't. I was gonna say at least these aren't ultramarines, but I mean at least these aren't assault marines. I guess there's that going for me. What time is it now? 6? So I could go for another hour or two. And we'll see what happens tonight. And this step's really important, so it's important that it gets done. So we'll just keep going. It's like, wait, Slate, what are you doing? You're gonna paint that part yellow. Why are you painting it black? I know what I'm doing. Alright, so I think that guy is done. This part gets scraping off on my finger there. Okay, so I think that guy's done. So that's one down.
4 to go. Who's left? Jackler, did you take off?
Am I here all by my own again? Oh no, I'm all on my own. Oh man. Oh man, so we've got 4 more. I'm thinking maybe just this one. Or maybe this one, considering he's got more gun on him. Not sure. Or is anybody even still around? So I might wrap up if nobody's around. Come on, it's depressing. Where are you? Where are you guys? Hey, you guys! Oh, man. I need some water or something. Just all of a sudden, just... Not sure.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now. See you again. And I've been counting
Jeez. Need some water, I guess.
We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong. And I've been counting
All right.
days to get away, to see you
Ah.
been fighting ways to get away, to see you again.
All right, it's got some water. Yeah, water required, definitely. So which Marine's next, Jackler? Are we gonna do this guy?
There's that guy. There's this guy. If you're the audience, you're the one I'm entertaining, so I want to make sure I'm painting the Marine that you'd be most interested in looking at, the one that you like the most. I know you don't like beaky helmets, so I think beaky helmet guy is probably out. So which guy do you like better between these two? Which one should we work on next? What do you think? Do the beaky? Fucking contrarian. Alright, we're gonna do the beaky guy next then. This brush is going a little bit wild in areas. So I'm gonna do a no-no maneuver, and I'm gonna take some nail clippers. Can we focus on that? I'm just going to remove those bristles. And then we're going to give it a little bit of a water and a little bit of a twist, and then let's see. Looks fine. Let's go with that. Oh man, I think I gotta blow my nose or something. I think I like... Ah! It was like the most deadly, sharpest killer booger. Alright, so let's get this paint marine saced. So let's just start with the similar routine. I'm just going to go to this area here, which looks like it needs another coat anyway.
You said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know, was it serious? I need
Go down to here.
my best friend. Is it easy to shoot with the weight of the world on my shoulders? I know I told you. It's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing. My love.
Jackal, are you going to be around for After Dark in a couple hours? I'm thinking I might. I guess I didn't lose that, whatever it is, in there. Crazy booger. But I'm gonna see what I can do in, wait, what time is it now? 6:14. So I'm gonna aim for an hour and a half. In under an hour and a half, I want to get these Space Marines painted, because that's like the most I could commit to this. Because if After Dark's going to be at 8, right, Because we don't want to go. Cause we're old geezers. It's after dark. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to make sure that I'm meeting that, I want to make sure that I'm just gonna wrap this up before 8 o'clock, sort of thing. Oh, you're not showing up for after dark? Well, that's a shame. Oh man. I think Orticon said he wanted to show up for after dark. And I got, and what is it? Boris from Heresy Posting, he gave me Terraria. So that might be something I might want to do in the future. Do you have that game, Jackler, or can you run that game? Oh, don't worry about it, man. If you can't be there, you can't be there. You know, you could always show up for another one or something, or if you're just not feeling it anymore, you know, if you're just not feeling After Dark anymore, that's cool. You know, sometimes people got things on their mind, or they're busy, or they just get tired of shit. Fine. What am I doing? Backpack. So let's get back into focus. See, it's the inspiring music part, Jackler. You're here for the inspiring musical part. That's the part, remember, where everyone all of a sudden, they just want to remind you that no matter how far apart we all are in this world, you know, we're brought together by paper masks and alcohol hand sanitizer. It's what unites us all together. And titties. Like, really big ones. Like, really, really big. Alive. What a painful angle to try to get this in. That's playing Operation right there. Don't touch the sides. Eh. So I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed it, Jackler. I added that donation thing. The donation goal. I was suggested to do that. And then I was thinking that it made more sense to get a paint set than to get the individual paints, because it's more cost effective for the price that you're paying. Like when it's like the price paid to the product that's received, right? The paint set is a lot more. It's just worth it, because the paint set has a paintbrush. It's got all the tools. So yeah, some people were saying that was a good idea, so I decided to go along with that. Because it kind of made sense. And I don't know why, and it really bugged me, that the stream credits didn't work. So I don't know how to get that to. I don't know how to get that to actually work properly. I'll have to look into that. Because I really wanted that to be a thing that would be, you know, kind of like a low maintenance thing. That at the end of a stream, you know, if anybody had done anything like that, then, you know, they'd be acknowledged again at the end of the stream. But, you know, apparently not. So I had to do it manually. I don't know, kind of choked me up like about that, because I was like, I was really wanting it to work. And I don't want to unacknowledge. And I mean, like, that's been such an important thing. Bra moment. What do you mean? Or, like, when it didn't happen? I mean, that was kind of a bra moment. Where it was like, here's the thing. It's gonna play, and doesn't play. Bruh! Honestly, even though I wasn't even on screen at the time, it was embarrassing. I had to, like, I ended up turning off the Wayne and Schuster thing and going right back into it and then turning back on, so that way I could acknowledge it properly. It was bullshit. Yeah, the credit's not working. Yeah, it was bullshit. Okay, so mostly everything's been given a nice second coat. I might need to do some areas maybe once again. Yeah, that hand. I mean, well, things are gonna get like a red coat on this too in certain areas. But I guess I went just the bolter and then just the bolter and then that's that. And then there's 3 more Marines after that. 6:30. See, I want to have these done before 8 o'clock. Well, I mean, I want to be done a little bit before 8 o'clock, so that way I have some time to like rest myself and Alright, are we in frame or are we in focus? Let's do this. I should probably change where the camera is or something, maybe. Because when I start painting, I'm like tucked away into the corner here. Oh, is this the Jackler song? Jackala! That's right. It's the Jackler song. You should make this like your theme song. Have this play, and have it be like that part that just goes Jackala, even though it's like Jack It Up or something like that. But people will, if you put the text in front of it, they might read it and then they'll hear Jackler just like me. It's going to need a second to dry, and then it's going to need another coat on there. And then another bit on that backpack area there. Let's see, if it's 6:30 now, so yeah, I guess that means I've got an hour left. Which I could probably do a decent bit in an hour. Thin right there. And inside of the bolter is good. Right there needs a little bit. Okay, I think that's going to be that for this guy. I want to do the helmet one more time. I swear this song sounds like knockoff Daft Punk. Alright, so that's that guy done. So that's 2 Marines down. There's 3 Marines left. Jackler, which Marine do you think we should do next? I'm going to leave the Sergeant for last. The Sergeant will go last to make sure the other Marines get their base coats on them first, because look at this. Like, look at this. This is hideous. Look at that. Just gonna focus on that. It's scraped off. It's rubbed off everywhere. That sounds bad. But I mean, like, it's gonna have to get fixed up, and so we're leaving the Sergeant until like, and his arm's not even coated. Like, damn. Do I have to go? Should I go over all that in black? Maybe. Give him a black arm, and then I'll fix it later. But for now, the next 2 Marines are these 2 guys. Who do you think should be next? Any requests on which guy should be next? I'll put them down and I'll wait. I will wait until I get a response. That's right. I need to comb my hair over there. I will wait until I get a response, gentlemen. We are painting Space Marines. It's actually not on his helmet, just by the way. It's on his backpack. But did Luna Wolves do that? No, either way. We got 2 of these guys. We got this guy here lined up. Man.
These Space Marines. And then there's a few of them left after that to get the base coats, the black base coats on. A bunch of the other ones in the company are already like old models that are already kind of painted, so they can kind of either get updates and stuff or fixes later on, but or as needed. Let's get this done. 3 more. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Alright. Next Marine. Let's bring him into focus. Ah, shit. Well, I'm gonna have to be careful about that thing. That's not very good. Let's clean that off. They had the actual top knots, yeah. I was considering doing that, but then I was like, no, I want to do something different. But it still does look similar to that enough in a way that it could be reminiscent of those. Call off your wolves, Emperor. No. The computer says no. When the Mechanicus runs off with your chapter's ancient relic. Hey, give us that back! Give that back to us. Oh, computer says no. And I've been kind of neglecting making any, like, animations or clearly any new, like, comedy skits or anything. Because it's been, like, I've been, like, now, like, 100% focused. It's been, like, models! Models! Not that there's anything wrong with that. That'll be fun to come back to. And yes, Final Fantasy. Although, and then, you know, like, not to beat around the bush, just to say it directly, I don't know. I kind of feel a little bit weird about it ever since, like, Lieutenant Knives died. Like, because I'm pretty sure I named a character in it after him, and in Pokemon I named a character in it after him, and I honestly find it a little bit uncomfortable to be going in and playing, you know, and he'll be a character in it. I find it weird. I would want to restart, and then I don't know if, and I don't know. I feel uncomfortable about it, but I don't want to be like, you know, spitting in the memory of the guy in that sense, if that's what that would be. I don't think that would be that, but I don't want to be making it like erasing him in a sense. But at the same time, I don't want him to
I don't want. I don't know. I don't want him in it. If that makes sense. And I'm saying that not in like a negative way. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to phrase. But I kind of want to. If I'm gonna do Final Fantasy and Pokemon again, I kind of think I might want to start over on those ones. Just because, I don't know. Not sure if that makes any sense or not, but before I would do those, I would kind of... I don't know. Maybe I could, because it's not like I'm renaming certain other things. I'm keeping him in the chapter and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't know. It's complicated. So maybe I could. Maybe I could. Except for there'd be like a weird disclaimer. Or if somebody were to ask, like, who's Jimmy Hats? Okay, so let's get this next part done. Some of these areas are going to need another coat, maybe. Then again, it seems like that's all they need in a lot of these cases. It's just like the black was really thin. swear, like, one of my feet are falling asleep, and it fucking just hurts. Like, maybe it's loose, like, I don't know, maybe it's just from the way I have it positioned, it just... What are we at now? 6:45. Alright, so I've got 45 minutes left. Oh, wait. Nothing. Nice coat there. That boot is gonna need one. That's and then probably this whole other leg. Well, probably. Meaning I'm pretty sure I didn't do it yet, so... I'm going to do that trim. Part you can see there in the backpack on the other side that's red. And I'm going to do that helmet again. Unless it's just covered in dust. And either way, I still probably need to do it again. I need some more black on the palette. And then is it just that one shoulder? And then maybe the neck. And maybe I gotta do the other shoulder again in a couple spots. So pauldrons and neck. Oh, and then I guess that arm. Oh man. I don't know if I'm gonna survive this. Damn it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it through all of these. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I got the energy for it. So I'll have a smoke break. Turn off the light. Bam. We'll just go to Hangout. I mean, it would make sense for me to be burning out at this point if I did like 4 other Marines. So there's already been a bunch of Marines painted. Just, I'm like wondering, why am I getting so burnt out? There's only 5 Marines in front of me. Let's see what we got. $40 minutes to really finish up this guy and then the other guy, and then I'll leave the sergeant. The sergeant's not going to get painted today. Unless I really fucking motor. Which is also probably just not happening. Let's just be real about it. Brother Larry was saying he shows up more in the evenings because when he works, when his job is and stuff. And there's people in the UK, right? So it's getting too late for them. Now I'm turning this off. This is incessant. Insane causing. A pretty decent amount of stuff done though so far in the last week or two, right? And then all those are going to be essentially all rearing up and ready to go to get some next steps done on them, and then yeah, there's going to be a lot of Marines ready. It's going to be good. It's going to be damn good. And that's one of the biggest companies all being done all at once like that. So everything from there on is kind of downhill slope, I feel. Although I've not looked at it all on paper, and I've not looked at everything on the table for a while, so it's kind of hard for me to picture exactly. I know there was some spots where things weren't painted before when things were all lined up, but now I don't know. Now it's getting to a much better point. Oh man, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that thunder and lose that steam, because I mean, pretty close to getting these last. No, not like the last 3. There's still more to do. I mean, I'm still close to getting these base coats done, but I mean, like, I already did, like, 4 or 5 other ones now. I'm kind of losing the thunder on that one. So let's see, what's this guy need again? Shoulder pauldrons. My eyes are now messed up from that light. Shoulder pauldrons and the arm. And that guy's done. And then this guy needs, like, everything. Needs a coat over everywhere. And then the sergeant, like, fuck. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all that done in under an hour. So maybe I might wrap it up then. Maybe I'll wrap it up now. Wrap it up right now. And then I don't know. And then figure out the After Dark stream for tonight. That could work. Give me an hour off. That sounds like a good idea, actually. Considering I already did, like, what, 4 or 5 other ones, right? So, fuck. Alright. I don't know. Jackler, are you still there? Still got Jackler on board. Who's on board the crazy train right now? Who do we got on board the crazy train? The Slaith crazy train. Guessing. Yeah. So what do you think? You think we should keep going? Keep going, or should we wrap up and I'll pick up again in an hour in After Dark? What do you think? Let me know what you think. I'm gonna put these 2 guys away. I'm gonna leave the ones that are undone on the table, awaiting your answer. If we should keep painting, or if I should wrap it up. Oh, probably wrap up. You're gonna do some gaming. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do that then. We're gonna wrap up here, and we'll pick up in an hour in After Dark.
Well, I see by the clock on a wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long.
So long.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Be good.
Stay well.
Bye-bye.
Keep warm.
Relax.
At ease.
Take care.
Stay loose.
Adieu, mon vieux.
À la prochaine.
Goodbye till when we meet again.